Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Digital Media Sync on this Tuesday morning at 8:30. It is August. We have been doing a series this past couple of months during the summer where we're talking about the many digital tools and the digital toolbox of the New Haven Free Public Library. So this is the Ives Square, and I'm going to be bringing Celeste on in just a few moments so she can give us an update on what's available both in Ives Squared and also online. So this is, we were talking about this back in the green room about how this is the fourth in a series of 7. So far we've been talking mostly for businesses, entrepreneurs, and nonprofits, but this is something, CreativeBug is a tool that's specifically for creatives. So this is really exciting. It's a different tool, and I got to play with it a little bit, but not very much. So I'm really excited about having this come up. So I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping first. I am at Known Co-working. I'm actually in the office. I'm in the media room right now, and we are at 139 Orange Street on the 4th floor of the Palladium building. So the offices are still open, meeting rooms, co-working. We do adhere to the New Haven mask policy at this point. So I'm in the media room by myself, but I have my mask. So there's that. And we still have our online programming. And there are 3 programs. There's this one right here that you all know about, of course. There's also Connection Corner, and that is hosted by Barb Nangle. And you can go to nhvknown.com and go to the Known Live tab, and then you can go to Connection Corner and look at the schedule for that. So we archive all of these videos as well. And then we have Pivot Talk as well. So we talk to businesses about pivoting from, whatever's going on in the world. So last year, obviously, we talked about the fact, that we had to pivot due to the pandemic. The other thing that I wanted to tell you about before I bring Celeste from the New Haven Free Public Library on is that we still have application open for Knownpreneurs. So Knownpreneurs is a 16-week cohort program. This is free training and mentorship program. And it was made possible by the support of the Community Foundation for Greater New Haven, CT Next, and the New Haven Innovation Collaborative. So if you go to www.nhvknown.com/knownpreneurs, or if you go to knownpreneurs.com, there's tabs, you can click on it. It will show you who the mentors are. You can view the curriculum. I'm actually going to be teaching one class in November, and then co-teaching with Rick Callahan from Creative. So I'm going to be talking about social media marketing, of course, and then we're going to be talking about productivity tools and integration. And then there's a tab to apply to cohort 2. We actually extended the deadline. So this is specifically it's designed to specifically support Black, Indigenous, and people of color owned businesses. The program curriculum and the mentors have been chosen to effectively help grow BIPOC-owned businesses in Greater New Haven. So take a look at what the requirements are there. There are certain requirements, and the lessons focus on goal setting, on business back office structure, marketing, finance and funding, work-life balance, and perfecting your presentation. So we're actually going to be talking about presenting or pitching for your business. So take a look at that, and please feel free to share with anybody that you think might benefit from this program. All right, so it is 8:35. I am going to bring Celeste Tapia on. Good morning, Celeste.
Good morning, Giulia. How are you today?
I'm doing very well today. I am actually. Yeah, we were talking before. This is like I've been working from home for a bit, but I'm back in the office and I'm back in the space. So yeah, feels good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, my coffee yet, so this is different too.
Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm from different background today. So I'm working from home for a couple hours, and so this is my background. So
I'm used to this now.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the entrepreneurs. I think they're gonna be. I've been referring some people as well, so yeah. Okay, so I'm really excited to show you my new. Well, no, it's a new tool, but the new database that we have today, and that is the CreativeBug. So whenever you're ready, I can maybe show you around, and I can show you how to get in as well. So everybody knows.
Let's do that. So I can add this, right? Perfect. There we are.
Okay, perfect. So today we're going to be learning about CreativeBug. CreativeBug is a database for mainly creatives and makers and people that just want to develop more creativity or do art. So to get in, well, as I always show, there is two ways. One, if we go through the New Haven Free Public Library website to how do I, and then we go to the e-resources. So here is where all the resources, databases and resources are listed for the entire library. So we're going to scroll down all the way to education, and here is going to be CreativeBug. So that's one way. But as Giulia mentioned before, Ives Square featured through last year digital toolbox. So we kind of gather all the databases that are more related to entrepreneurs and nonprofits and creatives and makers. So we're going to click here in Ives Square. And then we're going to scroll down, and here is the box for digital toolbox. And you can see like a little bit of brief explanation of what it is. And so far we done already Gale Business Planner, we did SEMrush, we did Version Intellect. So today we're going to be doing CreativeBug. So we're going to just click here. And there is again a little bit overview. So there's going to be like thousands of video classes from design experts and artists, drawing, illustration, jewelry making, knitting, crocheting, to home decor. So there's a lot in this database. Who is it for? For creatives, makers, teachers, and parents, anyone looking to learn a new and fun skill. All right. So how to access from here. So if you are new and you don't have an account, as I'm going to show you, you're going to need to access from here. But then once you create your account, you can just log in by just typing the website. So if you don't have an account, here is the access. New Haven Public Library has provided access, and you will need to create an account. For me, I already have an account, so I'm going to go here just to the regular website and click login. And as I say, I have an account, so I'm going to just sign in. Okay. The cool thing about this I'm going to show you is that it remembers like the classes that you've been taking and the progress that you've been doing in some of the classes. So you always can come back to a specific class, to a specific moment that you actually left. Mm-hmm. Okay. So before I show you all the menu and all the tons of things that you can actually do, I'm going to go all the way in the bottom, and I'm going to show you a quick video about CreativeBug. Okay. Let me know if the audio and everything is good.
At first, I offered classes to friends I would practice, and I thought of it as if this was a dream class that I would have taken in the beginning, this is how I would have presented it.
think I've always drawn and made things and taken workshops. And then eventually I got to a point where I had taken so many classes, I was like, well, I could teach these. And then eventually I did start teaching them.
If I want anything in the world, it's to be able to encourage people. I'm giving away all my secrets, so you can tell exactly how I'm thinking. Nothing makes me happier than that.
All right, so I hope you're excited about this.
Yeah, so that was a great overview.
I know, and I think this database is perfect to be like watching a couple videos here and there as I'm gonna explain everything, because it is like, I mean, the way that they give you the videos and the speech and everything is so inspirational. So it makes you feel like you wanna just start doing some art and some craft, and you don't need much. Like you just by listening to the videos and learning, you can become an artist or develop a skill. So, and I want to say this database today, I mean, lines up perfectly with our new idea in Ives Square. As I mentioned before, we're gonna be doing a program for 6 months, make to sell. And it's gonna be mainly entrepreneurs that wants to develop a product and then sell online. And here there's like tons of ideas for that. So, all right. So I went back to the homepage and I'm gonna show you the menu. So in the menu you have classes, daily practice, and resources. We're gonna start from classes here. And then this is kind of the dashboard as well, like explore my classes gallery. This is kind of like more personal. Like I said, if I click here in my classes, we will see all the stuff that I've been doing so far. There's another one that says pick up here where you left off. So I can just go through projects that I already like look at it or I was working on. They also give you recommendations based on what I've been watching, recommended for you. And then in the bottom, there is also a tab that says what's new at CreativeBug. So these are really, really nice. You can see things that are new releases, lookbook. We can browse all the classes, which we're gonna be doing in a second. And then the trends, like what people are looking, like what is more popular right now. And we can scroll and we can click here and view all. Seasonal classes. So these ones are also like really cool because even for Ives Square, when we're looking to do a project and it's like close to a holiday or like it's a spring or fall, we can just pick up from here. So this is kind of like just the main page, but I'm gonna go back to the classes here. And as I mentioned, there is different categories. So you have art and design, sewing, quilting, paper, knitting, crochet, food at home, jewelry, holiday and parties, and kids. For each one, you're gonna see that there is like different categories. Like for example, this one, craft technology, ceramics, daily practice, lettering. But also you can actually search by like level, like for beginners, for multi-part classes, quick classes if you're looking to do something quick, or techniques. Or we can click here and see all the art and design classes. So what do you think we should click next?
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's a lot, but let's say I click something for big. Yeah, I let you choose, Julia.
Okay. So am I looking for a specific class or am I thinking about like?
We can click anywhere. Like this is more specific for if you're looking for beginners or for.
Let's look for beginners. Let's look for beginners. I know how to knit, but I don't know how to crochet.
Oh, you want to go in crochet? Okay, I was actually in the art. So let me go back to crochet, and I'm gonna click from beginner.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Yeah. So each category has like all the subcategories, but then in all of them you can choose for beginners, for multi-part classes, quick classes, and techniques, or you can just click see all quilting classes.
Okay.
Or crochet or knitting. So I'm gonna go in the category of crochet, and I'm gonna click for beginners.
Yep, I'm definitely a beginner.
Yeah. So as you see here, it gave you a total of 28 classes, which is a lot. And I'm gonna just click in one just to show you a preview of how this looks.
Okay.
So it gives you like the number of reviews or like people that have been actually taking the class. We're gonna click here, and then I'm gonna show you at the bottom later.
Okay. Perfect.
This is the moment that you learn how to crochet. I'm Twinkie Chan. I've been a crochet designer since 2005, and I can't count how many times people have told me, I wish I could crochet, I've tried to crochet, but I'm just so frustrated, I've given up and I can't do it. But I believe that you can. It's going to take a little bit of practice, some consistency, some guidance from me, and we'll take it one day at a time. The first 10 days of this daily practice are for absolute beginners. We'll start at square one, talking about what goes in your crochet toolkit, how to hold the yarn, and how to hold the hook. We'll go on to learning basic crochet techniques such as the foundation chain, how to work a single crochet stitch, increasing and decreasing, working in rows, and working in the round. If you're left-handed, don't worry, we didn't forget about you. Days 2 to 5 will have a special modified section just for you. Once you're comfortable, I'll teach you one new stitch a day. With each stitch, you'll create a small square swatch. These swatches will range from super easy to slightly more elaborate, and they should be interesting for crocheters of all levels. Once you have all your squares, I'll teach you how to seam them together and create a wall hanging to commemorate everything that you've learned. I love crocheting. It's accessible, portable, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to start. It brings me so much joy and a freedom to create anything that I want, and I'm so excited to share that joy with you.
So that was like a nice little intro there, right? I already feel good about learning how to crochet.
That's why I love CreativeBug, like the way that all the teachers are, instructors are really, really, really great. All right, so now I'm going to show you at the bottom of each class. And this is something that you're going to see in all the classes. So every class is going to have an introduction. And then you're going to have like the description here. So you can see how, like here it says beginner, how many hours it will take you, description of the course, learn how to, and it will give you all the skills that you're going to be learning and what you will get. So it will give you also an overview of that. There is a class discussion, so you can actually go and like post start a discussion and post a comment. You can see all the other comments, view more comments, so you can actually create a community too, like from all over the place. You can see who is taking this class, like who recently been taking this class. And you can see related classes as well. So if you really like that class and you want to see something similar, you can actually, like a book, pick another one and go from there.
And go there, like the next.
Yeah. This is just a description. So I'm going to show you here where it says chapters. So in chapters, this is a crochet sampler, a daily practice. There is some classes that they're like just one class and you just watch it and go from there. But there's many classes that they have like a daily practice. So you will learn like the first couple days the technique, But then you can actually, through the month or through the week, you can have each day a specific technique or a specific class. So this one is like a month class. And you can take them, you don't need to take them in order. You can jump in day 20 and just see this class if you want. They also give you like the length of each class. So 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So they're actually really, really great. All right. The next is materials. So here you will see an overview of all the stuff that you need. And if you want a PDF or you want to print this out, you just can click here. It's going to download it for me. You can open it. But you can actually print this out, and if you need to go and buy the stuff, or you want to carry it with you, you don't need to like print the website. You can just print an actual PDF. So it's like really helpful. And it gives you all the like details, abbreviations, terms, the tools that you're gonna be using. So this is nice. So that's for materials. Here in gallery, you can see pictures of the class as well. The discussion, like we mentioned.
Yeah, I like how the photos are laid out too, because it
I
gives you an
know,
idea
yeah.
of like what's possible.
Yes. Our discussion, we went there. Notes. So here you can add a note if you want and save it. So this is for just you to remember something.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice, yes. You can add it to your watch list if you want. Transcripts. This is if you want to actually see when you're watching a video, if you want to see the transcripts of the video. And I think this is the same, the download. This is just to download the class as well, like the same PDF that I just downloaded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's actually like, it's powerful. I mean, there is a lot of detail. It's not just a video that you just watch. It gives you like the description, the materials that you need. It break it down into chapters, so you can just click in each one and watch it. So I really, really like this one.
And it gives you the time signature too, so you know like how much time to set aside for each of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It just gives you an overview, and you can keep watching. But then, like if you want to go back to day 2, day 1, you can just watch it again. So it's pretty awesome. All right. So we were here in classes. I already mentioned all these different categories, and then in here you can actually click in each one. You can also click in see all, which is gonna give you like all the classes, like in this case for kids. So here there's like 212 classes. And you just can pick from here all of them. When you're looking at a class, you can see how long it will take, who is teaching, how many reviews are, if they give it like a 5-star, 4-star, and all sort of things. Daily practice. So in daily practice, the class that we picked before was a daily practice series, but daily practice is for people that wants to maybe, like you said, set aside a couple minutes a day and just build a skill from there. Or give time for creativity. I mean, it's so important to give time to creativity. Like the same, like you exercise or you try to eat healthy, creativity is very important for yourself.
Yeah, you're exercising your brain, I mean, hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
Or whatever, yeah.
So there are all the classes for like daily classes. I'm gonna just pick one. I think, yes. Before the pandemic, we actually started a class in Ives Square, doing like a journal, and we used books that they were actually out of the collection already. So it was fine to switch them and give them a new life. And we actually took them, like the Tinker Lab took them, and we, with different people, we did this project with art, like acrylics and like pieces of poems. So I'm gonna show you just really quick
Ooh,
how
fun.
this one works. Yes. So this is the description. Let me see if it's a oh, this is the. I didn't want to show you that yet. Okay. Okay.
Hi, I'm Dawn DeVries Sokol, and I'm an artist, an author, and an avid art journaler. I'm going to take you through a month-long journaling exploration, and it's not really about making a page a day. It's just about getting into the journal. Every day, we're going to start with a prompt to get you into the journal and spark our creativity. Just by opening your journal every day, you're going to get into a creative habit of artistic expression.
I just feel like I want to start doing something today.
I know, right? Well, it's just like such the video quality is like really, really nice. Like it's bright, it's friendly.
It's
the
friendly.
video is short. Yeah.
Exactly. So here you see, I mean, there's like a 31 art journal pages that you can fill out. There's all these different techniques and things that you can do. So emotional, or so it is. It's really, really good.
So can we take a look at something that's like more intermediate or advanced? I know like we did like a lot of introductions of things, you know.
So let's say for instance, sewing maybe, or maybe food at home. Well, food at home doesn't have like, let's pick something different. So something, you mean like more advanced?
More, yeah, something that would have something more advanced so you can see what that looks like.
Okay, so I can click here, for example, in sewing, and I can go here for techniques.
Ah, techniques.
Techniques, yes.
So once we know what we're doing.
So I'm gonna just click, let me see. This one's look a little bit more complicated. For me, everything is gonna be complicated.
Yeah, right?
Fine.
I was like, I'm probably the wrong person to pick.
Yeah. No, but so this one, for example, this one is actually, it's a short class. It's a 3-minute class. Oh, it says beginner. Oh, it's more divided.
A couple of minutes so we can see.
Yeah. Sewing machine.
We get the sewing machine out on this one.
Yes, sewing machine. How to sew zippers. That's something that's probably gonna be a little bit more like complicated. So again, I'm gonna just show you like 1 minute of this.
There are two basic kinds of zippers. There's a regular zipper and the invisible zipper, which, contrary to popular opinion, is not actually invisible, but once it's sewn into your project, the only thing that shows on an invisible zipper is the zipper pull. Let's talk about the anatomy of the zipper itself. For both an invisible zipper and a regular zipper, they each have a pull, which is the portion that you pull to open and close the zipper. They also have what's called a slider. The slider is the part that goes up and down in the zipper, and it opens and closes the teeth of the zipper itself. And then, of course, we have the teeth themselves. One step that really helps with zipper insertion is to apply a narrow strip of fusible interfacing to the wrong side of the fabric where the zipper is going to be positioned. I also like to finish the seam allowances before I insert a zipper. And the last part is I like to buy zippers longer than I think I'll need, and then I shorten them to the appropriate length.
Class?
I had you muted. Hold on a second. Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. I'm here now.
That was my fault.
Okay, so definitely this one is like an advanced class, but something that is really cool is that no matter how hard is the class, CreativeBug makes you feel like it's so easy. So, and it gives you every detail and all the explications that you need for doing, and like in this case, like a zipper. So it is a little bit more advanced, but CreativeBugs make it easy. Like it gives you every single step and details. So I think it's great. All right, so we were here in the daily practice. There's like 62 different series that you can actually pick from, and more related classes, and they keep loading. So I think I love this stuff here. We're gonna go to resources now. So in resources, I click it. So if I go to calendar, I think I'm in calendar, perfect. It's gonna give you all this month new releases. So all the stuff that you haven't seen like in the classes, or if you really use CreativeBug and you wanna know what's new or what's are like things that are coming up, you can see the calendar with the new releases. So I really like to sometimes see what's going on and like what's are like the new trends and new things that they posting. Like just like a movie.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yes. So instructors. So here you can see all the instructors that work in CreativeBug. And then there was one that looked like really inspirational. Well, they're all really inspirational, but I don't see here. Click over here. Can click in anyone, but let me click on this one. So in here you can see like an overview, a bio of, in this case, Anna. And there's like links or her website, her personal website, and all the classes that she has. So I like to sometimes go to, when you get to see an instructor many times and you like the way that they teach and everything, you feel a little connection with them and you want to see, okay, this is a hobby, this is what they do for life. Maybe you want to contact them. Some of them, they have a video. I'm going to show you really quick.
I remember my grandmother was a really amazing sewer, and I would stand in the doorway of her sewing room and just see the back of her working on the sewing machine, and there was just this really distinct smell. It might have been the dust in the sewing machine, it might have been the metal pins, it might have been the iron, steam. There is something really calming about making things with your hands and taking something that's just a piece of fabric and creating something beautiful out of it. And I have really great memories of that. I came here to Virginia from Sydney about 11 years ago. I had been working as a nurse for quite a few years, but when I had Oliver, I had this little baby and I was at home and I had the time to just explore what I could do. And once I started, that was it. Couldn't stop. I decided I couldn't go back to nursing, and I realised that I finally found my thing. I just started teaching my daughter, Ruby. You know, as she started getting older and started getting really creative, that's what I was kind of grabbing onto, and I thought, I think we could do some fun stuff together.
I would not be able to live if sewing was illegal.
So now I have this studio, this great space I've just moved into, and I'm teaching kids maybe 6 days a week, 2 to 3 classes a day. I love that you can watch a child come in completely deer in the headlights, fearful that they're not going to be able to do it, and then shocked that they walk out of there with some amazing thing that they've made. It's just this huge transformation. I think when you can show children what they're actually capable of creatively, I think it's a real game changer. Our kids really need to be encouraged to be confident. Giving them these skills is setting them up for life. I think it makes them realise that I can do this and maybe I can do anything. My own daughter's going to look back on her childhood and remember making stuff with me, and that I think is going to be a really beautiful memory for her.
So here is where, can you hear me? Yes.
Yep, I put you back on.
You can feel
Yeah.
like the connection with the instructors and stuff.
Right. Yeah, and that's important too.
Yeah. So the next one is the CVTV, so the CreativeBug TV. There's also like episodes and things that you can look at, more videos. So this is also like really cool. The parent library. So in here you can find parents and you can download them. So this is like for crochet. I think there is like for sewing as well. But let's say I like this one, I can just click here, download, and open it. And then I will have all the stuff that I need just to do this blanket. So I really like this PDF that you can just click and go. Like download it, print it, and go.
Right.
Yes, and there is like a ton of them. Like you can really get yourself lost here. All right, and then the class collections. So for collections is like all the stuff like gathered together, like leather or like different things that you can do, but they put it in like different collections. So I like this one too. Like for example, now that it's summer and many people have like kids and they don't know what to do at home, you can probably like click on this one. The kids are camp, and you can like see a lot of stuff that you can do. Like there is like 29 videos and what like different things that you can do with kids. So I think this one is like has a really good value. Yeah. Let me go back to the homepage. I just want to show you a little bit of my dashboard. So this was like the tab of Explore that I show you. Here are my classes. So here is like my watch list. I actually did this in a Take and Make It with the library.
Okay.
It came out so good, and we're gonna be repeating this class, the room decor. It's not loading for some reason because I know I have more classes. But here you can actually have like your watch list. And gallery is if you wanna, like gallery is all different pictures that people upload from the project that they're making, but also you can upload yours. So I like this because it makes you feel part of like as well the community and the database. It's not like you're just watching the video and no way to give feedback of anything. You have the discussion, you can add pictures here, so you can actually be active in participating.
Right. Yeah, so this is like, I was thinking about this, like how it's so different from just, everybody talks about like, oh, I just watched a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And this is like actually very, it's professional quality, it's real makers, it's designed in such a way that if you're a beginner, you feel like you can actually, have a starting point. Because that's always something with me. Like, if it looks too daunting, I'm like, forget it.
Absolutely, yes. And then I didn't click a instructor that had like a Etsy shop, but they many instructors that they have the links for like the Etsy shops, or when you go in the discussions, you can see people that they've been like, they started from zero and now they're actually making and selling things. So and again, I want to point this because this is our new program coming up in Ives Square, the Make to Sell. So I'm sure I'm going to be showing this database again to inspire and to give, like, you can deal a skill from here and don't be afraid. Like, it show you that it's like so easy, and then you can build from there in like 30 days or a week or one class. So that's what I really like. Yes.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Do you want to? Oh, okay. We're still on this. I was going to say maybe after we do this, do you want to show people who might be interested in the make to sell how to get to that as well?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay,
all right.
perfect.
So I'm going to show you really quick this. This is kind of my user. And again, you can click in Resident Watch, my watch list, my gallery, the community, access to my account, and logout. So here you have like some tools if you want to just be like do stuff for yourself. So, okay, I'm going to go back to the page. And I think this is it's kind of like a short overview, but I mean, I think I gave you a big overview.
Yeah. So this is something just in case anybody is just coming in now. We just took a look at CreativeBug. Yes. This is one of the platforms that's available online on the New Haven Free Public Library website. And if you go back, we're going to keep this video up, so it's going to be on the Known Co-working Facebook page, YouTube channel, nhvknown.com/digital tools. It's going to be there as well. And I'll send that over for the library to have as well. But you were also talking about the make to sell. Did you want to show people
that
program how to get there?
Of course, yes. I'm going to go back to the library website. This is the main page. And if you click here for you and you go to Ives Square, and I just want to mention that we're going to be holding 2 cohorts with about 15 to 12 entrepreneurs that they want to do this. But here is the Ives Square like main page. And here is where you can learn more about the make to sell, like the first box. And applications are due by the end of the 31st of August. So we have some time if people want to keep applying. And here is kind of all the main idea. So turn your online business into a reality. And you're going to be designing merchandise, making prototypes, creating marketing materials, taking coursework, participating in mentoring office hours, and accessing to free digital resources. So there's a little bit more details about the application and what we offer as well, like incentives for the participants. And this was made possible by CT Next, New Haven Innovation Collaborative. So here is the application. It's a very simple application. And we can submit it before August 31st. Yes.
Right. Which apparently, yeah. It's so funny because I feel like this year is going by so fast. I think I had mentioned that before. So yeah, make sure if you want to do this, get on it.
Yes, I know this year is like going really, really fast. Yes. All right. So I don't know if we have some more time to. Oh, it's 9:14. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a little bit more time.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you one of these ones. Like I've been watching them, and I like. Again, I hope that people that have been watching this video maybe go today and like recommend it to someone, and you just start like something new to create. So, and I'm gonna show you this. I always wanted to do watercolors, and it's like I never have time. But again, it makes it sound so easy. Okay.
Hi, my name is Yao Chang, and I'm a watercolor artist and designer. One of the things I'm known for are my watercolor florals. For me, painting florals is really about capturing the energy and life of a bouquet of flowers. It's not so much about capturing every petal, every detail. I'm more interested in the growth, the movement. My florals are often more simplified because of that. I move quickly through painting a blossom, but that's because I want to capture that freshness, that immediate response to looking at a blossom. We're going to talk about how to paint leaves in a variety of different shapes and sizes. And finally, I'll paint an all-over pattern using florals. Once you're comfortable with the basics of watercolor, painting florals is the best next step.
Perfect. And that reminds me something that I want to mention. So Ives Square, the Tinker Lab, has many materials and supplies. If you feel like you want to come in and just request some stuff, you can come, and we have like sewing materials, and we have sewing machines, and we have a Cricut maker, and we have some watercolors and acrylics and brushes. So please feel welcome to come and get inspired.
Yeah. So not only do you have the online platform that's teaching you the different things, but there's actually supplies that you can play with.
Yes.
Right there as well. So it's all in one place.
All in one place. Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Oh,
all
that's
right.
so nice.
Let me stop sharing, I think, so I can.
Yay!
Again. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for having me one more time, and I will see you like in 2 weeks.
I know, in 2 weeks, and I did not have up on my calendar what the next.
Well, the next one is August 24th at 8:30 in the morning, and we're gonna be doing Statista.
We're gonna be doing
the database Statista.
Oh, okay. And this one's for nonprofits, right?
It's for both.
Or no?
Yeah, it's for both. Entrepreneurs as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Great. Thank you so much for doing So August 24th at 8:30, 2 more weeks. So we have this one and then 2 more after, and those will be up on our calendars, both at the New Haven Free Public Library on their page, and then on the Known Co-working page and the Digital Media Sync. And of course, if you're watching this after and you still have questions, just put your questions in the comment section and we'll get answers to you about that. It was great to see you. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Julia, and thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so I just wanted to stay on for 1 more minute just to let everybody know about the Knownpreneurs program as well. And I'm going to share my screen and take you over to, I'm not going to go to the entire screen. I want to go to the tab. So I'm actually going to, there we go. So there's 2 ways to get there. It's www.nhbknown.com/knownpreneurs, or you can just go to www.knownpreneurs.com. Both of those will take you there. All the information is on one page. There's a little video. We already had one 16-week program where we graduated 10 knownpreneurs. We're still working with them and in contact with them as well. We don't let go of our cohort. We stay in touch. We further work with them. So apply for cohort 2. Cohort 2 is actually going to start August 31st and it ends December 14th. And we do take holidays into consideration as well. The application closes tomorrow. We gave, I believe, 6 more days for the application. So the application closes at midnight on August 11th. And then if you click to meet the mentors, we'll have that information up. The curriculum will be up as well. We just finished up the curriculum. Again, I'm going to be teaching 1 class, and then I am also going to be co-teaching with Rick Callahan of Creative. And then this is who should apply to be a Knownpreneur. So the Knownpreneur Growth Lab program is designed specifically to support Black, Indigenous, and people of color, BIPOC. Businesses are to be BIPOC owned, annual revenue greater than $50,000 and less than $500,000, must be in a growth phase of the business and building a positive reputation in the greater New Haven area. The time commitment is 2 to 3 hours per week. So that's classes, there's networking. Group classes are Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And again, the duration is August 31st, 2021 to December 14th, 2021. And we have a testimonial here, and take a look at some of the features as well as far as what we'll be doing for you there. All right, so I will see you in a couple of weeks. I will post on the digital media sync page and on the Known Co-working business page on Facebook and the New Haven Free Public Library as well. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.